Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, we'll be discussing the 2003 film Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Rise of the Machines. So I am quite Arnold Schwarzenegger, once again as the Terminator. Also has Clear Danger as well. But this film, of course, picks up approximately 12 years after the original, after Terminator 2, and almost 20 years, or I was going to say 19 years after the original Terminator film in 1984. Because this film, it's practically the same plot as Terminator 2 Judgment Day, in which case the T-101 Terminator, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, or a different version of that model, comes back to present day Earth, or 2003 Earth, to look for John Carter and his friend, played by Claire Danes, and his assignment was to protect the two of them from a brand new Terminator who was this time a girl. And I think the girl was a Russian model who was hired to play the part. I forgot her name. I'm drawing a blank on her name, but she was the first woman to play a Terminator in the series. So figure over groundbreaking and cool. They have a woman Terminator this time, and that's where they went in the storyline. But doesn't mean to make it better, because like I said at the top, it's almost exactly the same plot as Terminator 2, where this time the T-101 Terminator, played by Schwarzenegger, is protecting John Carter, and this time, instead of just him, his future wife, played by Claire Danes, who didn't know because she was engaged to somebody else as the film started, and he gets killed by the TX model Terminator, played by this girl, and of course the Terminator, or the Schwarzenegger Terminator, says to her, "Look, you two guys get married, a man and wife, and you have some kids, and both of you are equal leaders in the rebels when the machines take over." And it says, "Oh, wait a minute, if you came back in time here," there's from John Carter, says, "Look, if you came back in time, wait a minute, I thought that last time you came here to protect me, we destroyed Skynet, we blew everything up." He goes, "Right, yeah, right." And said, "So you technically shouldn't even be here. You have been never made in the first place, right?" He said, "Yeah, your logic, yeah, it makes sense." He said, so why are you even here?" And then he asks the legit question on this thing. And it goes to show you that you have at least one small character in this franchise. And Schwarzenegger tells him, I said, "Look, it happened anyway." He says, "What?" And supposedly the military, it was like some computer virus, and because of the virus, they activated Skynet to help fight this virus, and Skynet took over all the computers in the world and decided to attack humans. So I mean, it happened anyway? I said, "Yeah." Well, so John Connor says, when does it happen? It said it happens today at 6:18 p.m. when Judgment Day starts. So, oh, crap. So now I have like a certain amount of hours. So the Schwarzenegger Terminator was programmed to take John Carter and his future wife, and to a secure location that will be protected from the nuclear fallout. That was the plan, and eventually that does happen in this film. But of course, you have several big action scenes. Once again, some mindless action scenes. The trucks blowing up, cars blowing up, helicopter blowing up. All this crazy shit happens, and then you had Judgment Day. The Schwarzenegger Terminator was taken over by the TX Terminator, because this Terminator could, send out a signal. Because don't forget, now you're in the days of the internet now, internet age. By the time the third film came out, so you have like Wi-Fi, or the early days of Wi-Fi, and they attack the TX Terminator sent out a signal to take over the Schwarzenegger Terminator, and of course now he was going to go out and kill John Connor, and then of course John Connor's fine with him and said, "Look, you're programmed to protect me. Remember? Think. Use your computer memory there. You know, what was your mission to begin with?" And then of course Schwarzenegger's Terminator shuts down, and then it blows up, and then fights the TX, and then that one blows up. Schwarzenegger blows up again for the third time in this series. And of course, at the end of this movie, Judgment Day does in fact start, and you see how the whole thing Judgment Day happens. And of course, the other big question was, John Connor asks Schwarzenegger's Terminator, wait a minute, if we blew up everything, how come Judgment Day still happens? And he says, well, we just delayed it for a couple of years. I mean, that's right. Oh, you're getting this double completely. I mean, it's like fate that Judgment Day happens. I mean, that's basically what they say about how much they delay it is eventually going to happen. And in the end of this film, Judgment Day does happen. At the end of this film, so it's like, even though you trained for 3 movies to stop Judgment Day, it happens anyway. In the end of the 3rd film, so it's like you wasted watching 3 movies, you know, to try to stop this, you know, Judgment Day from happening, and it happens anyway. I mean, it's like you wasted like 6 hours of movie time, or over like 6.5 hours approximately movie time to see them stop Judgment Day for like the 3rd time, and it doesn't, and they didn't do it. It wasn't successful at all. I mean, like, what the hell? I mean, it's like a complete waste. But like I said, at least this movie was interesting because you had a girl Terminator this time, and trying to see them stop Judgment Day for the 3rd time, or technically the 2nd time. Of course, you notice we're not mentioning Linda Hamilton, who of course replaced Sarah Connor, John Connor's mother in the first 2 films. Well, at this point, in reality, well, outside the Terminator universe, Linda Hamilton did actually own the Terminator universe, because after Linda Hamilton did the first Terminator film, she actually went on to marry James Cameron, who was the writer and director of the first 2 films. And when they eventually got divorced, she got the rights to the Terminator series. But for some reason, Linda Hamilton did not star in this film. For whatever reason it was, whatever excuse there was, she decided not to return in this film. And who knows, maybe the way the film was written, maybe it was a good thing, because she was totally an unnecessary character in this story. And I felt Terminator 2 it makes more sense, because you pick up where the other movie left off from. So you have to have Linda Hamilton's character in it, or Sarah Connor in it. But this film, the way it was, the way the movie worked out, they didn't mention that she had died. Well, Sarah Connor had died of leukemia, but at least she lived through what was originally supposed to have been Judgment Day in 1997. She died just after that. She survived through what was originally supposed to have been Judgment Day in the Terminator universe, and as long as she survived through that day, that's when she died of leukemia. But she fought the cancer through that. So that's how they rolled her out. So again, just like the other 2 films, Terminator films, you had a lot of exposition dialogue to advance to what the plot was. But in this film, it's like almost like I said twice already in this video, it's like the same exact plot, almost the exact same plot as the first, as Terminator 2, but this time they didn't stop Judgment Day in time. They didn't stop it, and Sam Danes and John Connor staying in this bunker was supposed to have been the bunker for the President of the United States to hide, and it looks like that none of them, no big shots survived Judgment Day in this film. So But you know, of the Terminator films, they at least remains consistent with the storylines and stuff. It's like almost like I said, commentaries already, it's like the same exact plot as the second film, but it was a little bit better because of the fact that you had a woman Terminator, so it made give a little more sex appeal in this film compared to the other two. So that's my review of Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines. Please click on the video, please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com. That's all WDY. And that's c.com. That's the homepage. You rally reviewer Christy Moore. And please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.